どうもこんにちは、ヒュアです。アガサ・クリスティ ABC Murders ABC 殺人事件の続きをやっていきましょう。
Bexhill seems to be a pleasant little town.
お、現代風言っても1930年代当時ですからね。お間違いなく。あとはビクトリア朝の何がある？何もないよ。綺麗な海とかそうでもない海とか。お、
Bexhill is a pretty little seaside resort with elegant architecture, although personally I prefer more modern buildings.
それは好みの問題やな。さて、じゃあご紹介遅れました。ヘイセリー、タイマーを15分でセットしてください。
15分にセットしました。カウントダウンを開始します。
助手ですね、もうね。
How do you do, gentlemen?
Chief Inspector?
I fear your admirer has struck again, Poirot. We haven't yet identified the victim, but it's a young woman, 20 to 25 years old. Death occurred last night between 11:30 and 1 o'clock, and we found an ABC guide on the body.
Was she pretty?
Come on, Poirot, that's rather out of place. It has no bearing on the murder.
Are you certain? For women, it is often the most important thing. It often decides their destiny.
The body hasn't been moved. You can see for yourself.
Has the press been informed?
Not yet, but I'm planning to. I haven't yet informed them about the presence of the ABC guide in Andover.
Nobody has reported a young woman missing?
Not for the moment.
No witnesses, I imagine?
Indeed. We've asked everybody who may have met a young woman fitting her description last night to come and see us, but I have little hope of gaining anything from it.
It's early days, Chief Inspector, and the news may not have spread around the town yet.
I hope you're right, Hastings.
I fear that this case is far from being solved.
Come on, Poirot, you'll find the killer.
Certes. But how many times will he kill before I do? Hastings appears to be ill at ease. He appeared to be relatively indifferent to Mrs. Asher's murder, but a young woman's murder seems to be troubling him greatly. The young woman wasn't wearing shoes or a coat, and was not carrying a bag. That's strange. Either the murderer stole her belongings, or she put them somewhere safe. Maybe so that she could bath. The guide is open at the page for the Bexhill train times. His marks have been left by a rope or a braided cloth. A braided silk belt. It may have belonged to the victim. This key is too small to be one for a house. Without a doubt, it is for a padlock. She was a great beauty. Strange that chap didn't notice it.
そういう問題か。さて、あとは
Apart from the marks on her neck, there are no signs of the struggle. She didn't manage to hit her assailant. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
編み込みベルトがあった。所持品は何も持っていなかった。彼女は抵抗しなかった。あれ、あ、待って、向かい。何も持っていなかった。首に抵抗しなかった。よし、OK。
The poor child must have been strangled with his braided belt. Unfortunately, in view of the fabric, it is unlikely that we will find any prints. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
共通してることはこれとこれ、これはい、燃え殺人による強さか報道されていない。
The medical officer should confirm that the victim was strangled with her own belt.
That's what I thought. She shows the usual signs of strangulation.
With a little luck, we'll find prints this time.
You are too optimistic, Hastings. Our killer is far too meticulous for that.
Kani早い。んで被害者を特定する。特定しましょう。
I fear that this case is far from being solved.
Come on, Poirot. You'll find the killer.
Certes. But how many times will he...
で、これが誰かをどうやって分かる？
This hut is locked.
使えるのかな？これ観察してみよう。扉を開けるには小さすぎる。
This hut is locked. This hut is locked.
あ、ロックかかってなくない？そんなことはねえか。
This hut is locked.
これでもこれ軟禁状じゃない？しかもこれ6じゃない？ここだね。 とりあえずこれが逆でございましょう。715、何それ。あ、そういうことか。
A dual locking padlock. I need to find the code and then insert a key.
Hi. でこれはどうしたらいいんだ。これか、使う。
Betty's first day at work. Mom is very proud of you. Elizabeth Barnard, 7 August 1931. So, the young lady did have a name starting with B, and she worked as a ginger cat, an establishment that must be slightly further along the beach. The purse is full. Yet again, we can dismiss theft as the motive for the murder. Here is the watch she must have removed to prevent it from getting wet. A top-brand lipstick. She liked to take care of her appearance. As well as a photo of the victim with some company. It could be useful to me.
Yeah.
It definitely was here that the victim left her belongings.
Jap has gone to the police. The victim has been identified and her family had reported her disappearance. She was called?
Elizabeth Barnard, mainly Betty. She worked as a ginger cat at the cafe slightly further along the beach.
But Poirot, how on earth?
Never mind. Do you have her address?
Yes, she lived with her parents on the street leading to the beach, number 22. Shall we go?
You are far too impatient, Hastings. Let the poor people take in the news first. Let us go and visit the cafe where Betty worked.
Hmm. この時代はこういう皮肉な人が好まれたんですかね。あ、近っ。
Hastings appears to be ill at ease. He appeared to be relatively indifferent to Mrs. Asher's murder, but a young woman's murder seems to be troubling him greatly.
少しはね。
I'll be with you in a minute, gentlemen.
This is a well-laid table. Nothing is out of place, and above all, no creases.
Hmm. では、
Something tells me that she's the owner of the ginger cat.
うん。厳格な服装。お金を計算してる。あとはクリスチャンとかそんな
This woman must be the owner of the ginger cat. It looks like something is bothering her.
どうした
How can I help you?
A hot chocolate and a tea for my friend, please.
I'll bring it straight away.
What a pity. I don't have any change to make it work.
貧乏か
I need to know the time range during which Betty was working on her own. These are the different waiting staff's bills. Which ones were written by Betty?
これじゃあ分からんなあ、でも待ってこれ11時から朝の11時から7時半まで働いてたということですね。だって一人でいた時間でしょもう5時夕方5時以降じゃないでちょっとなんか長めのこの時間はそうだね
I should consult the register first.
あれ確認したよ俺
Where is Betty?
これでしょ
Betty worked from 11 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Would she have been alone at any time during her service?
この辺
Betty worked from 11 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Would she have been alone at any time during her service? Interesting. Betty was alone between 5 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. Who did she serve?
さあ、じゃあ次に
Most probably a family. This bill may have been written by Betty. There is probably another one.
あとこれだな。
Most probably a single man, a whiskey lover. Maybe the murderer? Betty served a family and a man on his own, a whiskey drinker. Maybe the murderer. This information will help me to progress.
What? Gentlemen, what are you doing?
尋問する。
We are searching for clues, mademoiselle. My name is Hercule Poirot. I am a detective, and this is Captain Hastings. Does Betty Barnard work here?
That is correct. She should have been here a while ago. Punctuality is the first rule of politeness.
全くだな。
I fear that Miss Barnard will not be coming today. She has just been found, dead, on the beach a few hundred meters from the cafe.
うん。
How awful. Poor young thing. What happened?
She appears to have been murdered.
This is most distressing. How this will affect my business,
Oh,
I shudder to think.
おいおいおい。
What can you tell us about Miss Barnard?
Nothing, absolutely nothing. Miss Barnard was my employee. Her private life was none of my business.
You did know at
Sure,
least
Mom.
that she had a young man.
Indeed.
This photo was found. Is this him?
Yes, that's him all right. But I haven't seen him for some time.
Do you think there may have been some problems between them?
I'm not on those sort of terms with my staff. Now, please excuse me, I have work to do.
The customer who ordered the whiskey might provide us more information. He may have been the last one to see Betty alive.
It is an interesting idea, Hastings. Maybe he is a regular guest. What do you think, mademoiselle?
I don't think so. Our regular guests tend to order tea and cakes.
へえ。
At this time of the year, there are a lot of tourists about you never see again.
That's what I thought. Time to
Okay.
visit Betty's home.
はい。そうしましたら、次の、シーンに行くところでですね、一旦切りましょうか。ご視聴ありがとうございました。ヒューエでした。バイバイ。